Welcome to my channel. My name is Maggie. On my channel, I talk about narcissist stories, their abuse, and their traits, and how you can identify them. On today's topic, I'm going to talk about how can you identify a narcissist. Narcissists can be very dramatic. When you meet them for the first time, immediately they will jump to telling you stories about their past, about how they were abused in their childhood and all the trauma that they have. They will tell you stories and over again the same story until you get tired of hearing. To narcissists, everyone has betrayed them. Everyone has hurt them in some way. They are always the victim and will never take responsibility of any wrongdoing that they've done. Another thing that narcissists is good at doing is gossiping behind people. That is including you. Everybody, narcissists will talk about them, and not in a good way, but in a bad way. But when they meet you in your face-to-face, it's all smiles. So when you notice such things, please just take a step back, read between the lines, and see through things, because most of the things that narcissist is telling you are not true. Narcissists are very egocentric. The majority of them are very materialistic. They can be very proud and very arrogant. And yet deeply, they are very insecure. They carry themselves as small gods. They will spend hours and hours perfecting their self-image. Let's, for example, the two of you, or maybe you are going to a neighborhood shop. When you are with a narcissist, they will dress up as if they are going to an Oscar award event. Even if they know it's late, they will take their time to dress up because they want to look good and turn heads. They want people to drop their jaws when looking at them, because everything about narcissists is their image. They have no empathy. Narcissists care less about other people. Your needs are not important. They must not be fulfilled. They must not be recognized or acknowledged. That is the motto of a narcissist. Everything is about them. Even if the conversation was on somebody else, they will divert that conversation to be about them. So every story is about them. You talk about your story, you relate about your experience. Immediately before you know it, the story is now about them. Because it is even me it did this, even me it happened to me like this. Anything a narcissist do for you is for them to look good, because they don't do things to people willingly. They don't do it out of good heart. Just want others to see them as amazing people. The people who are very generous. They're not doing it for you, they are doing it for themselves. And just know, narcissists will not love you when you're sick. When you're sick, you piss them off because you slow them down, and that is what they hate. But even in that event, they will take pictures, write things on social media status about how much they love you, and it's awful you're sick. They really sympathize with you. They don't respect boundaries. That is also something else that narcissists don't respect. They will do everything they want at any time and anything they expect. And they expect you to comply with everything. If not, they will whine, play victim until you surrender. They have no respect for anyone, even for anybody's space, personal space. They don't respect that. If you create boundaries with a narcissist, just be sure they will overstep it. They won't respect it. They can also be very manipulative. Let's say in respect of lack of financial responsibility. Narcissists are irresponsible and terrible with finances. They will create messes and want you to clean up all the messes they left behind. They will go splurging money on unnecessary things, and then they will want you and they will force you to top up the margin. They won't return anything that they picked unnecessarily. Another thing narcissists are well known about, because of their irresponsibility and the type of life they live, they are drifters. Majority of them are drifters. They don't own anything. They are always on the move and switch jobs at any time. There are some few months they will not have jobs, and so they can't recover very quickly. By the time they get another job and start doing it, they've already been pushed back. They can be unreliable. They can also be unreasonable. They are known to be liars, dishonest, potentially unfaithful, hypocritical, and judgmental. These are narcissists. For example, they can go to a party all night, all day, but if you do it, it will be the talk of the town, how bad habit you have, how loose you are. Because to narcissists is do as I say, not as I do. They will undermine you, they will intimidate you, they will bully you, look down upon you. Everything about you is useless in the eyes of narcissists. You should not believe everything that narcissist tells you, because it's either half truth and half lies, or just straight lies. If you tell them your secret, be sure that secret will be spread around to other people, and it will be twisted before it is being told to other people. Because they will possibly make a lie out of everything that you say and spread it. So make sure when you tell a narcissist something of your secret, it will be twisted and be told in a different way. Narcissists are delusional. Their reality is different from other people's reality. They will accuse you of doing things that you haven't done, but so much to the point that now you start doubting yourself. You start second guessing your reality. The narcissists live in a fantasy world, and the fantasies protect them from feeling of their inner emptiness, because they want to feel their inner emptiness. That's why they live in their fantasy. Narcissists have nothing of their own. They are just empty shells, so they mirror others. If you pay attention closely on what narcissists do, you will notice they copy or mimic things that others do. They are just empty-headed. They are empty shells on their body. They read what others do and what others, then they follow, and then they will look like they are normal people, but they have just copied. But if they want to behave themselves without copying other people, these are the things that narcissists will do. For instance, they will cry when their dog is missing and will not cry when their mother dies. So you can see what a narcissist can do. They are also attention seekers. They need continuous praise and admiration. They like to be the center of attention of everything and everybody in their power to get it. Typically, they will stay friends with you or with their exes just for that attention. When they are friends with their exes, they just want to see your reaction. It's not about the love they have for the ex. It's about the reaction they'll get from you and the attention they'll get from their new supply. They feel entitled. They think that they can do whatever they want at any time without following any rules. No rules for narcissists. They are invincible. When somebody comes and maybe tells them something remarkable, or when they see something remarkable that somebody has done, they will take credit for any success of somebody else. Take, for example, you have a business which is doing so well. Narcissists will go around telling others it was their idea that you are where you are. If they have good ideas, why aren't they use that same idea and be somewhere? If they have those good ideas, ask yourself. They are jealous to see others receive attention. They are even envious of their own children. If you focus your attention to somebody else or somewhere else, expect problems from the narcissist. They will go as far as isolating you from your family, from your friends, and making themselves the only person you can turn to. They are also insecure. They will accuse you of flirting or cheating with others to make you stop talking to other people. They will go through your stuff, hide your makeup, damage your clothes, follow you physically on social media. This is simply stalking you because narcissist is very insecure, as you see. So they always think that there are things that you are doing behind their back. Living with a narcissist is like sleeping with an enemy without knowing. They don't love you, they don't value you. They will only use you and then discard you in the end. Another trait that narcissist has is splitting. Narcissist often sees things or people as good or bad. There is no in-between or gray area for the narcissist. 1 minute the narcissist can be very loving towards you. The next minute narcissist hates you and is very cold. It's like Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They will make comments about others and things that do not even make sense. So when you ask them later on what they said, it will be like you are not supposed to hear or see what they told you, and they will deny it completely. Narcissists will weaponize romance. They will use romance as a leverage on the victim, as a tool to impress, to entrap, to manipulate them. Later, they will disregard you and make hurtful comments, trying to make you feel insecure. That is a narcissist. They have unhealthy addiction. They have some type of addiction such as alcoholic, weed, drug, pornographic. So these are the things that mostly narcissists do because they overdo them. It is unhealthy addiction. They can be very hypersensitive. This is because narcissists do not take criticism well. If you criticize narcissists, you will be met by silent treatment. Sometimes when you are with a narcissist, you'll find that they rarely look at you, but they will have that blank stare. But when you ask them, they will tell you they're just admiring you. No, they are sizing you up. You are a prey to a narcissist. So they are sizing you. They want to see how they can perfect their hunting. So these are the traits that you can see and identify a narcissist. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do and click that notification bell so that when I upload a new video, you are notified. And if you have a comment, please drop it on the comment below. And for my returnees, I thank you so much and I appreciate your support. And let's meet on the next video.